Men of Reddit, what's the biggest green flag in a woman? Us vs the problem mentality. AKA, instead of blaming you or herself for issues that inevitably will arise, she communicates with you in a way that focuses on what the issue is and how you can work together to solve it. When I cried in front of her, my cat died and she just hugged me and comforted me. Exes before would ridicule me. Emotional intelligence, that will apply for men as well. Anyone who takes the time to wonder why they feel a certain way vs acting on it out of instinct is a gift. I've never been in a relationship before like this in my life. We can talk anything out peacefully, no arguments in years, no insults or hurt feelings. Emotional intelligence is the key. If communication is easy, not stressful, and both parties feel like they can be open and honest. Straight up kindness. I met my wife 11 years ago and fell in love pretty quickly. She is the kindest person I have ever met. Doesn't matter the situation, she approaches all of them with a serenity that I have never been able to match. Every dog gets love, every baby gets ogled at. You need some help? She is there with work boots on. Homeless. She keeps snacks and cash on hand to give out. I'm having a bad day. She will go above and beyond to make sure I know that I am loved. She asks questions about you to genuinely understand who you are as a person, not just what you do for work and other surface-level topics. Sense of humor. Though many say this and mean laughing at my jokes, but I want to be laughing at her jokes and quick wit. Being capable of admitting when you're wrong. Asking me if I want to be Little Spoon. Yes, I want to be Little Spoon. Little Spoon rocks. P.S. She asked me this on our first night together. I knew right there she was special. Just want to add on to the typical green flags here. She respects your hobbies and interests. Does not have to be into them herself, but knows they are important to you. I'm in my late 40s and my wife is cool with my weekly D&D sessions with the homies and late night gaming sessions. Unfortunately, not all are in the same boat. Good financial decisions. Wants to play Legos with me. She is willing to try new things with you that are related to what you enjoy. Also, guys, this goes both ways. If your woman is interested in something, try it out with her. When she also loves to sit out and watch for shooting stars. Wow, they are very supportive, they give you your space, they are focused on building with you, they don't see the relationship as you vs them but team versus problem. Emotional and financial independence. I'd rather be wanted than needed. Someone who actually is okay with their man being emotionally honest and open. A lot of women say they want that, but what they really want is a guy who'll call things cute and shed a single manly tear at Titanic, but will say, well, that's embarrassing if he actually cries over childhood trauma or something. If you're mature and healthy enough to realize emotional honesty comes with awkward and difficult things that you probably don't want to deal with, but will deal with anyway, then that's a massive green flag. Being kind to pets, applicable to any gender. Saying what you mean and meaning what you say. AKA, communication. I'm not a mind reader, please just talk like a normal person. I don't pick up on hinting or anything like that. Her owning 2 villages full of wheat farming peasants. I love my fine maidens from the Middle Ages. She has a milkshake and is standing out in the yard. If she's a chain-smoking alcoholic with severe PTSD. It's okay guys, I can save her. Yep. An ability to acknowledge her flaws and shortcomings. Someone who cannot see them or projects them on others is an absolute relationship killer. This one might be a bit odd, but when I met my now wife, the love and kindness my FIL showed me really stood out. The very first time I met him, we were all staying in a cabin. He offered my wife and IGF at the time the bedroom and said he'd take the couch. IDKY, but I think about that moment often, and now, I'm as close with my FIL as I am my own dad. Seeing how her family immediately treated me was reflective of how she would treat me, and I'm happy to report we've been married for 6 years and are going strong. Sympathy, especially sympathy for understandable mistakes. A woman shouldn't be okay with you cheating, say, or gambling away savings, but they shouldn't blow up over small mistakes like mishearing something or forgetting to pick something up off the ground, even if it happens more than once. A truly wise person realizes they make mistakes too. Empathy and humility. A pulse. Which is a joke, so sense of humor. That all. Wants to do her own stuff, lets you do yours, and you're both happy doing stuff together. It gives you loads to talk about when you can do your own stuff, then spend time together. Bliss. I'm a single dad. So a willingness to overcome scheduling obstacles in order to spend time with me is huge. Kindness. There are a couple in my opinion. Respect is a big one. I'm not dating anyone shallow, abusive, or disrespectful to other people. It's a big indicator of something flawed in their personality. The biggest one for me though, and this is gonna sound weird, is when they text you back after the date ends. This isn't to say the guy shouldn't text back either, but seeing it from the other perspective really enforces the belief that they're interested in seeing you again. Rolling with whatever unexpected turn the day winds up taking. Diverse as music taste somewhat beyond a surface level. TBH, the biggest green flag I've experienced is if she does things for you. No one will spend money on things they don't have, want, or need. If she puts together anything, buys something for you, makes you homemade food, sacrifices to make time to come see you, is a huge giveaway she's really into you and wants something amazing together. She desires you, and that is much stronger than her liking you. When your friends enjoy her company and she takes a genuine interest in their lives. Having her own back, setting and enforcing boundaries without judgment or projection. Hot as fuck. Cello. Racing bike. Good books. Plants. Great with infants. Humor. Understands the appeal of Calvin Hobbes. I guess the last one is the biggest one. If she is compassionate and patient. That she likes me. Emotional honesty, availability. My wife, among other zillion virtues, has this consideration for others, cleaning discipline. So we would go to hotels and she would make the bed, remove trash, etc., to the point that half the hotel's Airbnbs ask me if we even used the room. It's something that we don't even talk about but make my eyes sparkle. She knows they will have to change blankets and everything, but thinks that an almost pristine room is a good image for the cleaning person to start with. Curiosity about the world. Kind to others. She's fun to cook with. Someone who could hold a convo. Being able to communicate openly and clearly if you have a problem. Staying during an argument. Enough people in my life just left me standing without completely giving me their side to understand them. Sending me actually funny memes. I was dating 2 women at the same time. I was not exclusive with either, and they both understood that. I really liked both of them, but with one, I felt like I always had to watch myself so I didn't screw it up. The other, I felt comfortable being myself around. I married the latter and we're coming up on our 20th anniversary. A woman that does stuff, I mean, she look at you changing a tire and she'll come help. I guess practical is the word I'm looking for. If she's into soccer and she plays in goal, she's a keeper. I'm married to my best friend, and the only person I've ever been with seriously. We never run out of things to talk about and laugh every day. Sense of humor is a big green flag. Red flags tells you you're immature, obsessively on phone even when going out, non-ironically